So today I'm going to make a game. The game that I want to create is called Hungry Shark. So first, I don't want this cat, so I just remove it, and I go to the sprite and search for shark. So I choose this one. So change the size of the shark to 50. And now I want to search for background. So I choose the underwater as my background. And so for this shark, that I have some code need for it to display. And so first I want to create this shark, and I want it to move when like when I post some key, it will move upward, downward, left or right. So I go to event. So this one, so I duplicate 2, 4, 3, and 4. So here I can choose, I use the up arrow. So this is down arrow, left arrow, and right arrow. So for the motion, next we go to the motion and select. This one is go up, so we need to give it a code, change Y to 10, go downward, change Y to -10, and change X. So this one is change X. Negative means go to the left if in X, and right is go to the right. So now we have this code, so you can clearly see that the shark move using the key up, down, left, or and right. Okay. Next, I want to set this shark. When I click this sprite, it will say time to eat. So I go for event when this sprite is clicked, and so it will say time to eat exclamation mark for 2 seconds. So when I click this shark, it will say the word we want it to say. Okay. So next, because you see this shark, when I move to the right and move to the left, when I move the shark to the left, the shark the head is not logical, because if we move to the left, the head must head it to the left, right? So I need make some correction. So I can go to the point. We go to point in direction, push here, and change it to the -90 degree. And so we can see when I move to the left, but you see that this become it is not logical for it to move like this, right? So we need make a change again. So we go to the set rotation style, left, right, so that when it go to the left, the head is in the correct orientation. Okay, and this right arrow, because when move to the right, the head is not turned. So we must make a correction. So we put point in direction to here, so that when it goes to the right, yeah, the shark will go, the head of the shark will move to the right also. Okay, so this is the basic motion. Basic motion for the shark. So here, because I want this game, when the shark eat the fishes, it will become bigger and bigger. So I need to create more. Okay, I need to make a code. And first I went to I use this key, and then I set this size of shark to 50. And because this shark, it doesn't move, right? Because the bite of the shark doesn't move. So I need to make this shark have a motion of biting. So I went to the next costume, because this shark has 2 costumes in here. So this one I don't want, so I delete first. So if we move like this, you like it was biting. So how can I do for this? It's very simple. We just use next costume, and then it will move like this. Okay. So I need to wait for 0.1 so that it will move. Wait, I need to use forever. So when this, you will use biting, right? Yeah. So this is it's very simple step. Okay. And next, we need to use when it biting. When I want to set a score, when the score achieve something like 10, it will gain the kg, the size by 10. So how can I do this? I use this if what then what. So here I set first I set the score first. So how can I set the score and make a variable? So here I type score. So okay, so score will display at here, and so if score put at here, no, cannot be like this. We need to use this one when what then what. So when the score is equal to 10, then you can set for the size to something like 60, and you need to duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Duplicate until we assume that this cannot be continue again, because when the size of this shark become bigger at the level, and it is like difficult to move and easily to game over, because the shark is too big, and it will um, having some trouble in moving, so that the game cannot be continued. So here you must manipulate the score. So when the score is equals to 20, the size will become 70, and continue. The score is become 30, so the size will become 80, 40, 90. After this, we need I have some. I can make some high score, make a variable. I want to make some high score. Okay, so choose this and here. So how can I use this high score? The high score means when the score is higher than the high score will refresh, become the score, and the high score will remain constant at there. So how can I do this? Use this if what then what again, and I use if the score is higher than the high score. Oh, sorry. Then go to set high score to score. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So I have complete the shark too. Oh yeah, before I forget, we can make some different color for this sprite. Shark. Okay, so now we continue. So now I want to create a second sprite as the food for the shark. So as a fish. So here I have the clownfish. So as the head of the clownfish, I don't want the head is go to the right, so I flip it, just go to the left, and I change the size of this clownfish to 50, so that it will not become so bigger. So there are some code I want to give this clownfish, because the game is like this. When I want all the food, the fish, go from the right to the left, unstoppable, and move like this, and then after the fish reach this position, it will again go back to the original position and repeat its moving. So how can I do this? Okay. So first, I need to use this search for the events, this click, and then I go for how can I move this fish? So go to the motion, and we set change x by, because 10 is go to the right for x. So I don't want, so I want this fish go to the left, so I change -10. But when I and we use the read forever this code so that it will move like this. But this motion is too faster, so I change this fish to -5 so that it will move slowly. Let's move more slower. So now, how can I do when the fish reach this position? I want it to go back to its original position. So now I want to use this if what then what. If the fish reach this position, then it will go back to random position at the right. So if the fish if the x position, so you search for x position in the motion. So if the x position is equals to like, so here is -252. So if the x position is equal to -252, then the fish will go to the random position. So we search for random position. Yeah, so this fish will go to random position. So what the random position is, the different variable is y, but the fixed variable is x. So I need to set the x to somewhere, like set x to maybe like 230. Yeah, so if I make it like this, so this fish, yeah, it will move randomly at the right, but it fixed at the x position. That is, the fish will appear in this side, but the difference is the y. Yeah, the y is the random position. Okay, so now the same concept is also implement on the other sprite. Like you can use one more, like you can use the fish also. This fish is got another costume. You can use this blue fish. Yeah. So flip it, same concept, same step as just now. So 50. So I can like stop it. Like we can direct send it to random. Okay. This is 255. So we need to change this to -255. Yeah. So it will continuously appear in this side and go from the left from the right to the left. Okay. So now I want to make some the enemy for my shark. So same keyword. So I need to use the pufferfish. So this pufferfish is the enemy for the shark. The shark cannot eat this pufferfish. When the shark strike with this pufferfish, then the game will over. So same concept, 50. Size is 50, and this will go to this one. Yeah. So also move the pufferfish, also move from the right to the left. You see? Yeah. So it's same concept. One more sprite for this game. So I'm going to choose this shark. Okay, this shark also change to 50, and the orientation, so hit it to the left and code. So also send to this one. Yeah, so come here. So now every fish. So the concept of this game is the shark can only eat this clownfish and this blue fish, and it cannot eat the pufferfish and this the bigger shark. Okay, I have some operation for this game, that is when the pufferfish or the shark strike with pufferfish and this big shark, and the game will over. So how can I do this? So basically the concept is very simple. We use we go to the control, if what then what. If the shark or if this clownfish meet this, okay, it will change the score, because I want this score change. When the shark eat this clownfish, we will gain 1 score. Yeah. So how can I do this? So we go to sensing. If touching this shark too, then we will change the score. We will change the score by 1. So after change the score, it will go to duplicate. It will go to the random position. Yeah, similarly, and we can make some sound so that make it real, right? So when we gain one score, we will have some sound like the coin sound or what. So we can go to the sound. Yeah, we can start some sound, but we don't want the ocean wave. So we can record the sound by using our own sound, or we can open the YouTube to search for some sound. Yeah. So I have searched for the coin sound effect. So I can start recording this sound. Use this sound. Yeah, something like this. So we start testing. Yeah, we got a sound. Yeah. So that's right. So same concept for this fish also. Yeah, so we have this one also. But it is different from for the pufferfish and the shark, because as this pufferfish and the shark strike with my shark, we will stop the game. So different concept from this one, but it's almost the same. First we use if what then what, and then if touching the shark too, then starts like we can start the sound like the game over sound, and so we can go for it. We can search for some game over effect. Let me search for it. Yeah, so I have some voice. So this is recording one. So we use this recording one because this sound is a little bit longer. So I need we need some code for the sound to display more longer. So we need to use wait for maybe like 3 seconds. Yeah, to complete the sound when the recording. And we set the score. So when it can set the score, not high score, to 0, and the more important, we need to use this stop all. Yeah, so something like this. Yeah, so we can demo this. Like if I did this shot, and it will get over and start. Okay, it will restart the game. So same concept. Yes, already have. Yeah, so something like this. Test for this shot. Need this one. This. So now I want uh, use this when this clip is let's set the green flag. Okay. So one more thing is, yeah, before I forget, one more thing is when we restart the game, all the position of these fishes will I need to fix the position for the fish so that um the game will restart more properly. Yeah. So one more thing I need to do is go to my block and make a block. So I need to use like restart the block, and okay. So how do I define this restart block? So I can like for this shark tool, I need to fix this shark tool position. So I click this motion and find go to X here. Yeah, so every time the game restart, this shark will go to here, this position. So I can use the block restart at here. And for these 4 types of fish, different block for them. Make a block. and we can use another restart, so we can write the restart 2. And okay, so how to identify restart 2? So we can use this. So duplicate, define this restart. So when the game restart, all this kind of fish will go to the right hand side. So restart 2 for here. Restart 2 for here. Restart 2 for here, and the last one is for here. Yeah, it's for here. So we can start again to test how this game works. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the sound is okay. 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 It is my plug activity for this scratch. Thank you.